doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Well, congratulations on your new gym, the House of Athlete. What gave you motivation to open your own gym?
You know what? I just like helping people, and it was less about people getting in shape physically and more about people getting in shape mentally. So, that's my passion in life and also my purpose. So bringing people in, all athletes, different shapes, different sizes, come from different places and sharing a space where we can push each other and challenge each other and support each other mentally and physically is everything for me.
I guess that is a lot of motivation.
Yeah, I mean, this is the deal. A lot of times we chase money, right? And that's not the way to do things. When you're trying to figure out who are you and what you're trying to do, you got to reverse engineer. You got to figure out, like, what is my purpose here on this planet? And then build a business around that or go work in that industry. Don't chase money, chase your passion, chase your purpose.
Wow, that's really deep, and that is correct. You heard him, guys. Well, how was it transitioning from a football player to a businessman?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. As a professional athlete or an athlete, all my life, there was always somebody telling me what to do and when to do it. Here's the itinerary, here's the schedule, team meeting, practice, workout, all of that stuff. And when the game is taken away from you or when you walk away from the game, now you have to build that schedule yourself. And I think that was the toughest thing for me, something I'm glad that I was aware of. There's this amazing book called One Thing, and that book helped me time block and build my own schedule, like when to check emails. When you talk about business, something as simple as that, Jazz, like when to check emails, when do I sit down and meet with my team? All of those things are important, and I had to build that schedule for myself.
Well, do you recommend that book?
I do. One Thing is a great book. Absolutely love it. I think everybody should read it because it talks about, time, work-life balance. That's something that we all try to figure out. And so it communicates, what that really looks like well. So I love that book.
You heard him, guys. He recommends that book. What gave you the idea to start a podcast?
Yeah.
Since it's super cool.
I'm always looking for opportunities in adjusting. So the pandemic, we just purchased a bunch of equipment from audio, video. We had a creative team that was on staff telling a story for House of Athlete, and everything was shut down. I looked around, we have this amazing facility, which is a studio. And in my neighborhood, there was Reggie Wayne and Fred Taylor and Channing Crowder. And we're all in quarantine together. Is there a safe way we can come together and do a podcast and potentially sell it, get it picked up? Because at that time, when you turned on, TV, everybody was broadcasting from Zoom or some type of computer. And so the quality wasn't there, the production wasn't there. So I felt like it was an opportunity for us to provide high production value, and we did, and it just morphed into a platform and morphed into something that a lot of people appreciate.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do. For all the kids that want to start Ocho Cinco's McDonald's diet,
I'm gonna get you a meal. I'm gonna be a meal prep. First day, meal prep. We're going to McDonald's. Hotcakes with sausage, sausage muffin, a large orange juice.
Okay, what's for my
snack?
snack?
Then we're going to work out.
What's for my snack?
Pop-Tarts, 6 boiled eggs.
Okay.
I know how you feel about that.
You're telling me the f***ing McDonald's is the reason?
McDonald's.
What is McDonald's in my career?
What are you talking about? Do you understand the power of food?
You're f***ing brainwashed.
Do you understand?
Yes, you're brainwashed.
This is science.
How do you feel about it? No, go ahead. Ask your question first, and then I'm going to ask you something.
What will you tell me?
Listen, I believe in the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, I want you guys to really understand and know what you're putting in your bodies. It's important for us to take care of ourselves. But 20% of the time, have fun. There's 1% of the population, the world's population, wakes up and eat what they're supposed to eat, work out the way they were supposed to work out, take care of themselves. But the rest of us, we need to have some balance, and so for me, I believe in the 80-20 rule. If every once in a while you want to have some fries, have at it, but make sure that you understand what you're putting in your body. So, I'm not a fan of the Ocho diet. I'm more a fan of eating clean and having fun here and there.
Yeah, me Sorry, Oco
Yeah.
Cinco.
Well, that's what I want to know. Like, yeah, so how do you feel about it?
Well, I don't feel like it's really healthy because imagine just eating McDonald's every day. Breakfast, lunch, snack,
Right.
dinner.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat Big Macs for a whole day.
Right.
I can't eat like a whole Happy Meal, a Big Mac, and everything like that. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I would rather eat a salad or like cereal for breakfast than like for lunch. I'll make myself like a healthy sandwich.
I love it.
And then for dinner, I'll figure out something.
There you go. My dog.
My dad is a mental health therapist.
Yep.
And he told me about how you talk to people about awareness, on your show. Why do you think it's important that everyone should be aware of mental health?
Because it affects all of us, right? And it's just like, just like brushing our teeth and, hygiene, taking care of ourselves. It's the same thing, like our brain has its own diet and there's certain things we need to do daily to make sure that we're sharp and we're healthy there. And if we don't and it goes neglected, then that's where you see stress, that's where you see some anxiety, some depression. There's some things that we can control, some things we can't, right? Mental health presents itself in so many different ways, but we should master the fundamentals and we need to know what we can do to be able to be our best self and reach what I say is peak potential, right? Like, I know there's more I can give on days where I didn't get enough sleep the night before, or I'm dehydrated, or I'm not working out and releasing certain dopamine. Like, I just know that. So it's important for us to continue this conversation, build awareness, because there's so many people when they think about mental health, they think about masking pain and being tough. I know you're from New York, you're Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
Right, like where you're from, people are tough, they're strong, and it's like, don't show weakness. You can't show weakness, and that's not what mental health is. Mental health is more so about saying, hey, you know what, I'm not feeling great today. I need to talk to someone, or just saying that, like, no, I'm not having a great day. We need to be more vulnerable.
So it's mostly just like talking about your feelings to someone, and being comfortable with talking about it.
That's right.
Correct?
That's right. Being vulnerable, having those discussions. Right now it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and my wife just launched a capsule collection for House of Athlete, and one of the things she has on the shirt is like, ask me how I'm really doing, because a lot of times, like, how you doing, Jazz? Like, I'm good, but you got so many other things going on and you may not be good in that moment. So it's having real conversations.
That's deep.
Right.
I always hear my dad tell my brothers that it's okay to talk about your feelings to someone that you trust, and that person is going to help you with your problems, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he tells me. Well, he tells my brothers, and I always hear him say that.
You got a good dad.
Yeah, I think so too. What advice would you give some of my viewers that need someone to talk about their feelings to, and they may be like boys or men?
Right. I would say, yeah, because boys, men, like, it's tough for us to open up at times. Like, we're taught that's society. A little boy falls down, don't cry, because if you cry, then that means you're not tough. But if a little girl falls down, then we run to our little girls and say, it's okay, you're gonna be okay. Oh, we validate how they feel, right? So I would say it's okay first, and then second, it could be your friend, it could be your parents, it could be your teacher, it could be your coach. Find someone that you can open up to and be vulnerable. And vulnerability is just sharing your real self.
A lot to think about. I heard Oco Cinco is fighting, so do you think that you have a chance to take him on? I really want to see that.
You want to see it?
I think you'll win.
You better think that. Come on, give me something.
I mean, when Oco Cinco's on McDonald's diet.
Listen, it'll be fun, but I'm not going to fight Ocho. Heavyweight, he's like 160 pounds. He's too little for me. He's too little. It's not even fair. I mean, he's fast. He has great feet. He loves the sweet science, so he has that down. But I mean, it's like a pebble being thrown at me. Like, if he hits me, it's like too soft.
Well, would you like to say something to all the kids watching my show?
Hey, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and it affects all of us at all ages. So you feel like you're suffering in silence, ask somebody. to talk. You know, ask someone, you know, if they can help you, open up, talk to someone. It's okay.
Remember, guys, it's always okay to talk about your feelings. Thank you for your time. It was very nice
Yes.
talking with you.
Thanks, Jazz.